Just before moving ahead with 1948, I would like to just backtrack a couple of months and talk about an alternative plan that was proposed by the Premier of Bengal, Mr. Hussein Shahid Shorwardi, whom, as you know, is a very revered figure in Bangladesh. And so I had presumed that before reading your book, I had presumed that the United Bengal plan that Mr. Shorwardi had proposed was actually shot down by Mr. Jinnah himself and the Muslim League. And because they didn't want to have an independent Bengal, they wanted it to be part of Pakistan. But in fact, it was actually the Congress Party who had vetoed it, and Mr. Jinnah was in fact supportive of it. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, the United Bengal plan, and why it did not go through to fruition?
The United Bengal was definitely something one which I was surprised by when I read about it a long time ago. Uh, Shorwardi and Sarat Chandra Bose of the Congress came together and they presented this plan. The Congress party didn't want this, and the reason was twofold. One, the Hindus of Bengal, as it were didn't want to live as a perpetual minority in a Bengal state. So that was one reason it was shot down. And the other reason was that basically this would have led to a balkanization. That's what Nehru and Congress party feared, that ultimately it would lead to the balkanization of India. That every small state would say, but there was actually a very legitimate case for Bengal becoming an independent state, and Jinnah was all in favor of it. He said, taking out Calcutta from Bengal in any event is a problem. If you're going to give in East Pakistan or East Bengal without Calcutta, that would be problematic, as it was initially. Now Bangladesh has done really well, but back in the day, Calcutta was everything. And so Jinnah pretty much wanted a united Bengal state, and he believed that that united Bengal state would be very friendly to Pakistan. He didn't expect too many problems there. And so he supported the idea of a united Bengal. Congress party, like I said, was opposed to it for its own reasons. Its constituents said, no, we don't want to live as perpetual minorities, and that making a Bengal state would then open up the door to other smaller states
Right.
asking for independence as well.
Right, right. Yeah, I think that that really puts it very succinctly. So it really was a surprise for me, and I'm glad to see it was a surprise for you as well when you read about that. So